Hello and welcome to the LTP Lounge, episode number 12. My name is Mark, one of the co-hosts here. Sitting on next to me is Udi.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Hey, tonight we're going to talk about 30 years of Indiana Jones. We're going to talk about the new Disneyland 70th anniversary merchandise, and then also interesting rumor about Disneyland maybe kicking the can around interesting people in the Star Wars IP. I don't know. All right, so let's go to it. All right. Yes.
Banger every time.
It's a banger every single time.
I'm like doing this every time it's playing.
Yeah, they can't see what we're doing behind the screens there.
Yep.
All right, we've got 6 people online right now, which is we've never had that many at the same time.
Yep.
Hey, if this is your first time listening to us, thank you so much for joining us. Do click and subscribe onto this. We are going in baby steps here. Let's get to 50 subscribers. I think we're at 44.
Cool.
Yeah, so we'll just do a 50, and then from there we'll go to 60. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait a minute.
See how we do. Yep.
Hey guys. Psycho Pouncer. That's Gare Bear.
I love that name. That's a good name.
I know. I like it too, dude.
Change them all to that. Change them all to that.
You got to come on the show sometime, dude. I mean, you're close.
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve says, "Hey, what's up?"
What up, Steve?
What up, Steve? All right.
I will not say sup.
Sup? Sup?
Do it.
Yes, up, Udi.
I will. I won't do it.
No.
No, I'd rather go what up.
¿Qué pasa?
That one too.
Okay. All right. There you go.
¿Qué pasó? Yep. Or ¿qué onda? If you know that one too.
I don't know that one.
It's okay. I say daily.
All right. So tonight, yeah, as I mentioned on the teaser here, we're going to talk about 30 years of Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend some time talking about that, and also spend some time talking about going over some new merchandise that just actually dropped today.
Cool.
Oh, everyone wants their thing. Okay, Jason, hello, what's up?
Hey, Jay.
I see. So, oh yeah, Steve said. Steve's laughing, and then Jacob in the house. Yes, absolutely.
What up, Jake?
He said, "Hey, dudes."
Mm-hmm.
And then again, as I was saying, Disney dropped some 70th merchandise later this afternoon. So
yeah,
we should talk about. Go ahead.
And I'll tell you what, I haven't seen it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. And then also we're going to talk a little bit about an article that Udi found regarding Disney secretly shopping the Star Wars IP.
Yep.
I don't know how much leg room that I'm not sure if that's real, but it's definitely something to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We got a chat community tonight. Yes, we do. Indy's my wife's favorite ride. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Very good one.
Sorry, guys.
Don't die.
I'm not gonna die. So let's talk about Indiana Jones right now in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe that it's been 30 years.
Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, absolutely crazy. Do you remember a time before Indy?
No.
Seriously, you don't?
Mm-mm. No, because back then, I mean, I was 10, maybe, and I can't think of. When I go back into my memory about those times, it's more of a generality than a specificity.
I think you were 20.
Huh?
You were 20 at that time, weren't you?
No. Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah.
So, oh no, actually, that was a window where I wasn't going as much because I was actually up here.
Okay.
We didn't start. That fell right into the window of like moving, came up. Then we went a few times, school trips, blah, blah. And then I went through that long span where I didn't go.
Yeah.
And then it got reignited. So, yeah. So that window right there, I don't remember. So before that, I don't really remember too much.
Okay.
No, I don't. I remember Pirates, and I remember obviously Joker.
Yeah.
But and then Tiki Room, all that area right there. But I don't remember. Like I can't remember the time before that one, because Indy now has become so ingrained that I can't. That it's hard for me to remember past it.
Yep. Yep. It's been in the lexicon of our memory for so long these days. I mean, it's, but so that, yeah, so that was 1995, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Geez. And up until that point, I mean, we really hadn't seen anything like that. I don't think any theme park really had, in terms of the queue, the immersiveness of the queue.
I remember one of the main things I remember was a lot of the news programs, the news magazine programs, where they would talk about all the BTS, like how they were developing the idea from concept to how they did and all the things that they were trying to do.
Really?
In the attraction, and also what made that attraction unique from others. It was pretty advanced for that time.
Yeah.
A lot of it was computer managed, as opposed to a lot of the other attractions were, basically push buttons and control boards. And I remember, and I can't remember what news magazine it was, but I remember distinctly them talking about and then showing the picture of the control room, and talking about how the computer is basically running the cars, and running the effects, and how they would speed up and slow down depending on just reading the flow of the attraction and everything. I remember all that, and I remember thinking, man, this is amazing, because it was all brand new. Then once you go ride it, then you had a whole new world, because it was so immersive. I mean, it was so. The other part of it too is that it not only was it immersive, but it was the fact that it was so, like, you take the queue, right?
Yeah.
Queue was like unlike any other queue that I could remember. Most of the things that were queued up before. I mean, you look at Mansion, outside queue, fairly short. Once you're in, you're gone. Space Mountain, most of it was outside, and then you had. I mean, this is when you kind of wrapped around and went in and went up the escalator.
So much a little bit better. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Matterhorn, smaller queue. If you really think about it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember any queue being quite as long as that one, and then also being quite as immersive as that one, to that extent that I can remember before that. Because every other queue, while every other queue was obviously very good and immersive, I just don't remember it being that and that interactivity with it.
The only one that would have come to mind, because this is 95, would have been Splash Mountain in 89, with a slightly longer queue at that point than anything we had ever seen.
But there wasn't that level of interactivity with it.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. Yeah. Absolutely right.
Yeah. What is Jacob saying there real quick?
He said good timing for the merchandise when they just had the Adventureland Day at Disneyland. Yeah, absolutely right. But now it's like 30 years, and this thing hasn't seemed like it's aged at all to me. It feels like it's evergreen, almost like Matterhorn to me. And I can't believe that thing's 1959. And to me, that is just as good as it's ever been.
Yep.
So, Indy, if you were to ask anybody their top 5 attractions at Disneyland,
easily on there.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably on that list. I mean, we know what the usual suspects are, but this was probably one of them.
Well, no, and even if it isn't the top 5, it's like the top 8. You know what I mean? It's right there. It's probably going, going in and out of that list.
Oh yeah.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I've told people the routine, that I have, and Indy's the first one I go for. We go boom, Indy.
Yeah, Indy is one of those things that well, Pirates is typically like the first, but if there's a small wait line for Indy, I will go on Indy first.
Oh yeah, man. If you go rope drop, you're going almost on.
It's funny though. Most people will actually go. Not most people, but some people go to Space Mountain first. I always go to the West.
I always go west as well.
Oh, let's get to some of these comments real quick.
All right.
It's still crazy to think about the queue being that long too, and still having a line that went all the way back to Small World on opening day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen pictures and of that, and I'm like, holy crap, man, crazy.
All the Easter eggs, atmosphere, and interactive elements were so cool. Love the splash queue as well, but Indy was another level.
Yep, exactly. And I remember, and then, I mean, even to this day, even though a lot of them sadly don't work, or, I mean, they've been going through back and forth and kind of restoring some, but we know that they don't all work anymore.
No.
You know, the post in the falling ceiling room, the guy in the well, things like that. They're not always working. Yeah, the rope. Do you not know?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I was. Yep.
No, no. Yep. So, but yeah, and so many people. Like there was a game too. I think that with the hieroglyphics, you can actually
look at the decoder card.
Yeah, and so many people have no clue about any of that today.
Right.
And I think we've talked about on the show a few times on how it's kind of sad that a lot of people, Disney's made it easier to run through that queue, and I'm kind of like, man, like, don't do that. I try. I don't. I do not run through that queue. I take my time all the way. I walk. You know, people with me are walking quickly. I'll walk quicker.
Yeah.
But no, I don't run that queue. I don't let people go walk by me. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's great. No, everything about that queue is something like we've never seen before.
Yeah.
There's just a little bit of interesting facts about this. 5 stories of the many iconic moments within the Indiana Jones Adventure attraction. The Cavern of Death scene is an expansive, treacherous part of every adventurer's journey through the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. It's 5 stories high. That big scene.
Wow.
Yeah, I holy cow.
I don't think people. Yeah, you got to think about how tall that is.
Right. Yeah, they really don't. I never do that. 16 feet when Imagineers were building Indiana Jones, they only had the space between Pirates and the Jungle Cruise to work with, so they bought themselves room for that attraction. That attraction's impressive temple and winding jungle queue by rerouting the Jungle Cruise and using part of a Disneyland parking lot to create the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Even today, guests can feel the tight quarters that Imagineers had to work with when they find themselves parts of the queue. Yeah. Absolutely breathtaking how this thing fit in there. Of course, we all know about the original concept about this attraction to have the Jungle Cruise go through it. And also have some sort of minecart roller coaster ride in there as well. Now, I would have settled for any of those, even. But
the minecart would have played. Oh man, so much.
Temple of Doom, right?
Yep.
But the Jungle Cruise to me also just lends itself like thematically to go, oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, thematically, when we talk about that, that's going to lean more towards the land as a whole.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you could pick which one, right? With either one of those would be like, do you match more thematically with the movies or do you match thematically with the land? I would have liked either one, but honestly, if they said pick one, I would have gone with the Jungle Cruise going through, because it would have been an expanse and a deeper theming with the entirety of that land.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. I mean, even if it just went through the queue, I would have been stuck.
Yeah. I mean, you could have had it where, I mean, because when we come out, you know, you're already right there.
Yeah.
And when we're on the Jungle Cruise, you know, you go by it, you can see it. So. Yeah, but to actually have them share the footprint would have been great.
Yep.
But you think about how, oh man.
My car coaster is in Paris. That's right, Jason. It is.
Yep. Yep. I've heard good things. I've heard good things.
Oh yeah, my daughters went on that,
Mm-hmm.
and they had no idea it went upside down. I was like, holy cow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, one of my favorite parts of being at Disneyland is when leaving Indiana Jones, and just as you're coming out of the temple, and you have the roof starts to open up, and all the trees, and I said palm trees. I guess there are palm trees in there, but and then you hear the Jungle Cruise, and then you see it off to the right. To me, that's game over, mic drop for me. And it's like I can't. There's nothing that's better to me than that at the park at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I mean, one thing we talk about often is how so many parts of that park, when you're in them, and really the majority of the park, obviously, because we talk about sightlines and whatnot, you forget that you're in Anaheim. You completely forget you're in the heart of the city.
Absolutely.
And right there is one of the best ways that you not only forget that you're in the heart of the city, but you actually feel like you're in the heart of the jungle.
Oh, yes.
Right there. Because, yeah, when you're coming up out of the queue and it starts having those holes in the roof kind of thing, and you have like, you're coming out of obviously a decaying building and structure. And then you walk out and then you hear the boat, you can hear birds, and you can all that, and then you're seeing nothing but vegetation. It's like, God, you're right there. And it takes you a minute to even come out and get into where the main flow of the traffic is of people. So even then, you're like, it takes you a second. So, yeah, amazing. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, yep. And anytime that I'm with whomever I'm with, I always stop and say, hey, just take a second and understand where we are. It's it's, and I'm glad you brought that up, Udi, about transporting you out of Anaheim. That's one of the main reasons why I love the Jungle Cruise, because I feel like, I don't feel like I'm in the middle of a city.
No.
I get the same feeling on the backside of the Rivers of America. And it's like,
bring that up. Yep.
How cool is this? We're in the middle of a city and we have this flipping riverboat, paddle wheel boat, and all the landscaping, and there's waterfalls, and like, what the heck's going on? Yeah. But so let's just do this real quick. Indy, I think this is an attraction that's going to be there for a very long time.
Agreed.
I don't see them moving it or closing it down. I don't think, the only way I could see this even actually becoming any different would be if, they do make the Eastern Gateway and they close down that way of getting in, and then they want to close down downtown Disney and move that somewhere else. They could actually expand Adventureland out.
Yeah.
And create more of a story back there. And I'm here to tell you, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
No, me either. I would not be annoyed by that at all.
If they want to move downtown Disney somewhere else or reduce the thumbprint of that, more Adventureland would be incredible for me.
Well, I mean, the only, man.
What?
When you think about that, it makes you really, like, for me, it makes me visualize that entirety and what they could really expand with. But, the sad part is I don't think currently there's people in the company that have that kind of vision, and that not only the vision, but like the backbone to like do it, actually engage in that endeavor. Yeah.
Well, I mean, heck, if they end up buying that City Walk thing, I don't know, whatever that's the Garden Walk.
Garden Walk.
Yeah, I mean, they could put that as downtown Disney.
They could.
I don't know. Yeah, we're just kind of spitballing stuff here.
Yeah.
Gare Bear says Adventureland and Indy are peak Disney Imagineering, still unmatched decades later. Yep.
You're wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. I remember I was talking to Sam Carter the day Udi and I and Annika and Jess and Jacob all went on Rise for the very first time. You know, he asked what I thought.
Where was that?
What's that?
You said Jacob.
Oh, Jacob. Oh, Seth. I'm sorry, Seth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry about that. And my thought was it makes me appreciate Indy a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me appreciate Pirates a lot more because we wouldn't have Rise without this.
Oh, yeah. No way.
And we wouldn't have this without Pirates. But no, to me, it's just, I don't know. This is another attraction that every Disney park is slightly jealous of.
I completely agree because there's not another one like it.
No, there's nothing like this at all.
No, and here's another, the other beauty of it is, like you're just saying, is when we look at Disneyland, this is one of the reasons why we hold Disneyland such a reverence as we do.
Yeah.
Because we recognize that we can easily look down the lineage of the park and we can see the incremental steps in Imagineering as they build and they build and they build. So yeah, I mean, not only can we sit there and appreciate something like Rise, right?
Yeah.
But we can also sit there and go like, well, what was the precursor to this? What was the precursor to that? We can literally walk down the line and go, and we can, if we wanted to, watch the evolution of attraction and entertainment and the whole theming, Imagineering, all that.
Yeah.
You can actually see the growth. We go into Fantasyland, we can see the dark rides, how it initially began, and then begin to expand out. Roller coasters, or would it be Thunder, or you could go to, it would be Space, or things like that, Matterhorn, all that kind of stuff. And so that's why it's so fascinating to go to that park, because now you have Rise, and then you have, I haven't ridden Mickey's Runaway yet, but those kind of things, you can see the evolution of where we are now. And so it's amazing.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yep. And I would wager that most people don't even pick up on that.
Yeah.
Seth chiming in. Yes. Sorry, Seth. You were definitely with us. Go ahead, Eddie.
No, but I'm reading what he said, and I've read a little bit about that, about the Animal Kingdom, but I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be something else.
I think it's going to be something else too.
It's going to be, a theme of that, but I haven't really dug that much because honestly, that isn't my part. So I'm always curious because I want Disney to succeed, and that is their biggest property. So I am curious, but I didn't dig too deep. I know something's coming in there. What, if any, details? I haven't really dug into, so I can't really speak to that. But yeah, I know something's going on there, Indy related.
Yeah, I mean, look. Speaking of Animal Kingdom, their dinosaur ride is built on the same engine as this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is the same thing, but it's not anywhere to the level of this.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. That was the first thing I thought, was like, oh, this is Indy, but it's not really Indy. It's something else. It's, anyways, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting sick, Udi.
No, I was inhaling fiberglass all day.
Oh, great.
Fiberglass insulation and sheetrock dust.
Oh, yeah.
Fun day today.
Who's this? Seth said track is the same, it's supposed to be, but Indy, different story. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they can make it a little bit different and create a whole, I think, like a whole village around it or something. Or, yeah, I don't know too much about what that is. Here's the thing. Disney says they're going to do a lot of stuff. And I haven't seen a whole lot they're following through with lately.
There are a lot of talk.
Yeah. But so and I do hope that they do it.
No, 100%. I mean, again, we want Disney to succeed and advance forward, but right now they're not doing it. They're talking a big game, but they're not delivering.
I'm sure to be in the same level when they're done, hopefully without any Tiana issues. Yeah. I hope you're right, Jason.
Oh, we can hope. But if
I think they're talking about mine. Oh yeah, you're right. They are.
okay, that'd be cool.
Yep.
No, but going back, see, and so
Another reason to go out there, I guess.
well, yeah, but here, the interesting thing that Jay just brought up, which makes you have to stop and think for a second, is
Oh, who's this? We have a brand new listener.
okay. That hold on, we'll get to it in a second. They could barely handle the reskin.
Yeah. Yes.
And not only once, but twice. So that's why I hear all these things and I kind of go like, great, 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 great. Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good, sounds good.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, how are you delivering? So I'm with Jason again, that hopefully they can do it without any kind of those, as he said, Tiana issues. But man, I don't know. I guess I'm apprehensive just because their track record hasn't been what it has been in the past as of late. So yeah. Go ahead. If you want to read that, go for it.
This is from Shaz, Middle Aged Magic. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, Shaz.
It's going to be Indy by Mayan based, and it's in tropical America. There's a whole plan. Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Then I'll go looking for it. Yeah, I haven't really gone to look for it. That sounds pretty cool.
Dinosaur is about to close, and they've already shut down half of the area. Okay.
Okay. Well, good. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Dinosaur isn't closed until the end of 2025. Okay. Okay. So the end of this year, it'll be closed.
Yeah.
That's right. That tropical America thing. Yeah, that's a whole cool thing. I'll just say I'm a little envious of all the room that the Florida parks have to do all this stuff with, and so good for them. It'll be another reason to head out there in a few years when this is all done.
Yep.
Because I kind of want to go back out there and
hopefully less than 10.
Oh, I'm gonna say way less than 10. Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing they're running across issues with what they want to do to kind of destroy half of America. So yeah.
I'm not sure what that's about. Or early 2026. They're working on half they've closed before they start on the Indy ride. Okay. So you seem to know some stuff, Shaz. I'm not just gonna call you Shaz until you say it's something else. Is it? Oh, hold on. Sorry, my Mac turned on.
So that's what we call primer stuff.
Okay.
Which is translated to first day. Having your phone on silent.
No, it was not that. It was
I'm kidding.
It picked up on my Mac Mini.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh, they don't know that. Jace, yeah. It's the same logo I always. Okay. I'm not sure where I was going here with this. Anyways, okay. Let's move on to the next. We've already almost half an hour on this, and that's awesome though.
Yeah.
We can still talk about this if you keep wanting to talk about it, but let's switch over and take a look at let's see here. This is off the Disney Parks blog. This is updated today. So, and again, everyone who's in the chat, if you guys have something to bring up about Indy, your favorite moment, your favorite, what it means to you, please let us know. We will talk about it. By all means, we're not killing the subject. We're just going to move on. We have other things. So yeah, some stuff was just announced today. So some of the stuff we've already seen before. The 70th anniversary special entertainment for the 70th anniversary. Special entertainment for the 70th celebration. Let's see here. The skies, nothing says happy. That's right. Theme is that the theme is happy, I think, this year.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. A new theme song called Celebrate Happy will be heard throughout the celebration. Let's take a look at what's in store. World of Color Happiness at DCA. I'm sure that'll be fun. What are your thoughts on going to World of Color, Rudy?
You know me. Who?
Yeah.
Going to be beating down the gates to get in. No.
I did see the new Star Wars bucket stuff.
I haven't. I've only heard of them, but I haven't seen them yet.
Okay, we have time. We can get to that.
The Tauntaun one? Wait, Tauntaun, right? And Death Star, right?
There's a Death Star, yeah, and I think there's a new
I'm pretty sure it's Tauntaun.
Tauntaun, okay.
Which when we go to if we make it to the last topic, I'm gonna bring those back up. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Clone Trooper one.
Oh, cool.
I need the Clone Trooper helmet, but I'm running out of room to bring stuff home. Yeah, well played. I'm the same way. We have Paint the Night coming back. As we know, this isn't newsworthy here because that was already announced.
Yeah.
So Wondrous Journeys at Disneyland Park. Yeah, returns. Yeah, nighttime show. Blah blah blah. We have already got all this stuff. There's new attire, which is there's Celebrate Happy Cavalcade. All of this stuff is doesn't really apply to us, but that's okay.
No, if I'm with someone, I may actually go and see if I'm with somebody. Maybe.
I can't make these pictures. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's a float. I like that. This is the new bunting around the Mickey floral. I like the colors here. Yeah, this was all announced today, Rudy.
Yeah. Okay.
So that the new concept art came out, and I do like that. This okay, so the hub's gonna have this little icon here, or this icon, this whatchamacallit thing in the middle, and that's gonna be a great photo op for people.
Yep.
And I do like the colors.
Yeah, it's better than what was the last big one? They did nothing but like silver. Which one was that? Which one was that one?
That was 60th, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, because they were shut down. They were shuttered for the 65th.
It might have been. Guys, if you guys know which one I'm talking, it was all like that kind of platinum-y kind of, and everything was like silver.
Yeah, I don't mind that actually, but I guess well, your car.
No, I mean, because it was so devoid of color. This I like is a good departure from that one. Yes. And that's the only one that like comes back into my head like a bigger year celebration, as opposed to just like an off year. So yeah.
Here's the concept art for Senate for the Castle. I like it too. Yep. I think this is all great. I'm glad that the fountains are back.
Yeah, cool. I love that. You need that back.
And this is downtown Disney. I know exactly where this is.
Mm-hmm.
'60s with blue and silver. Yep.
Okay. See, thank you. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
What?
The way I look at it, though, the one thing that they're not, and they haven't done it in the past, so I guess it's just me. Like, they don't incorporate enough Walt in any of these. And I get it to a point because you're talking about characters and you're talking about, the IPs and the different iconic characters that have been created for Disney. But I always feel like there needs to be a level of honor and, remembering how it all began. I mean, we talk about it often that the legacy of Walt is important to maintain, because without it, and I think without going on there too far, without it, we get kind of where we have been over the last 10 years. We're straying from what the park was in the past and where it should probably go back to, in my opinion. But so when I see these celebrations, I'm all for it, but I'm always like, man, can we have a little bit of Walt in there somewhere? Like, hey, remember, this was the guy who started it. Like, you love this land, you love all these things, and let's give homage and tribute to the guy who started it all.
I don't disagree, and we're going to get that with the Walt animatronic.
Yeah, but yeah, and and I was thinking about that too as I was commenting, and I kind of went like, we're going to get that, but it's like there's got to be more. I just feel like there's got to be more.
Yeah. Yep. And there will be.
Yeah.
Seth said, "This looks cool. What happens for the holidays since the celebration is year long?"
Good question.
It's over a year long. It's supposed to end in the summer of 2026, so that's like probably 16 months, right?
Right. I will. I'm going to go out on a limb there and probably say that they will still go into the holidays and do that, because that is too. That's kind of like what tradition. You can't mess with that. Like you mean how many people have grown up going to the park with a giant Christmas tree, or
Oh yeah.
You can't not do that. You know what I mean? You have to do that. So, but it's a good question. I don't know. I would hope that when the holidays roll around, they will do their transition to their standard holiday, theming, and then once that is done, they go right back to that. Yeah, but we shall see.
We shall see. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a special 70th anniversary like logo on the tree this year or something like that.
Yeah. It would make absolute sense for them to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Even another couple questions here. Hold on.
Okay.
I miss it. I may miss it in May, and I'm back in September. Oh yeah. Well, don't worry. You're gonna have 16 months of this.
Yeah, you're gonna have it for a while, and which is great, which is fine.
Yeah. Okay. A little controversy, maybe not. I don't know. New magic on beloved attractions. In sunny Mexico, in It's a Small World at Disneyland, Miguel and his trusted, I don't know what that word is, Udi.
I can't do it.
Dante from the picture film Coco will join the other children in the song. Silhouetted by a stunning marigold bridge, you'll be able to spot this new addition when the attraction opens April 25th. So we're getting a new scene in It's a Small World.
Good.
Yep.
Absolutely good.
Yep. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people
that won't go on it, but I still won't go on it, but good.
You want to go on it?
Nope.
Okay.
There's only 2 ways I get on that attraction.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say them now.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Let's see. Even the tours are so. Oh, so I guess there's going to be some new stuff on Toy Story Midway Mania as well. Great. That's actually a pretty fun attraction. The wait is kind of long for me, but it's fun. Okay. And now we have some new merchandise here. Must-have merch. Looks like there's a new conductor hat or something. Oh, wait a minute. We have a question or a comment. Oh, wait a minute. Gare Bear says, I love the 50th so much. None of the subsequent anniversary themes have done much for me. It looks cool, though. Yeah, the 50th was something else, brother. That was fun. Yeah. I don't know. 50 sounds more impressive than 70 to me, though, for some reason.
Yeah, well, I think we've talked about it before where they're going to go like 75 is going to go crazy, I think.
Yeah.
I think 75th they're going to go berserk with it.
Yeah, and I think that's when we're going to get all the stuff, all the Coco stuff. And I don't think we're going to have Avatar by then.
No.
So late in August, they are changing Main Street. So late August,
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I would think, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have Halloween stuff. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Another comment. Yeah, new content additions for Small World and Midway Mania is nice. I agree. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's great they do little touches like that.
Yeah, no, and these are the things that, so the importance of any of the future of Disneyland is always going to be, they always talk about, updating the park and keeping it
fresh
and up to date.
Yeah.
that is how you do that, right? So you take an iconic attraction like that, and then you sprinkle in new bits of it.
Right.
So instead of them doing a full burn, gut and burn like Splash, you do things of this nature. That way you continue to, connect with the younger kids and the people who have seen the more recent IPs, and then you can then go tie that string all the way back to the beginning. That's why I wouldn't mind like with Storybook. If they changed a couple of those to a little bit thing more recent, I wouldn't mind it at all. I think it'd be I think it'd be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Okay, let's see how this works here. There's a slide deck here. An image carousel is the term. So there's a new Spirit jersey.
All you, Mark.
Yeah, that's all me. I don't know what this is called. Oh, like a side bag or something.
Yeah.
Lounge. Those look like lounge fly, but I don't think it is.
Kind of.
It's
Yeah.
got the logo on it, or the. I'm sure this is gonna sell out like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else is here. Oh, that's the front of the Spirit jersey.
Oh, you, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not a Spirit jersey guy. Oh,
No.
There's a better picture of the bag, and the new Mickey ears. Does any of this stuff move the needle for you guys?
Not for me.
Okay. Special. Okay, what is this? To make the most, Disneyland Resort will offer a limited time multi-day theme park ticket for as low as $120 per day, with a special 3-day, 1 park per day ticket. Total price of $360. Or guests may save even more, as low as $100 per day, with a special 4-day, 1 park per day ticket for a total of $400. That's actually not bad.
No, but I hate the 1 park per day stuff.
I think that's nonsense. But I'm glad they're doing this. You see, guests may choose 3 or 4 day park tickets with options available to upgrade to park hopper tickets to add. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. But how much? 60.
I don't know. I guess you can look real quick. We're doing it right now. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just said there's an additional fee.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm betting at least $60, if not 70
per day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That would be my guess.
Let's see. Comment. No, waiting for Star Wars stuff I need to buy. Yep. Okay. Well, that could be a good segue into this. I'm gonna say I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing.
Yeah. No. I mean, and they're gonna continue to roll this out. So.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So we do have another. So again, you guys keep talking about this if you like. Indy stories. Want to hear them, and thoughts on the new decor. We've got about 15 minutes to talk about this. Chris Gore reports Disney has been trying to sell Star Wars for 7 months, but no one will buy it. Film Threat seeks additional information. Okay. New rumor has surfaced from Film Threats, Chris Gore and Alan Ng, discussing that Disney has been quietly looking to sell Star Wars for the past 7 months, but reportedly there have been no takers. Gore, who was industry connections outside the media sphere, claims a trusted source in the financial sector informed him that Disney has been putting out feelers to gauge interest in selling Star Wars, or potentially Lucasfilm as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's kind of like the gist of it. There's rumors about them doing it. I don't know what's going on, or why we're even thinking about this.
Well, I watched an interview with Chris Gore, and basically what he said, and if anybody follows Film Threat and they have, if you guys remember the Disney Files and things like that, I like that.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good one for you guys. Yeah, I'm not good with the lounge fly either. But so you want to read that real quick, Mark, and then
yeah, Gary Bear said it would be so stupid to sell that franchise. Just do it right, and it will make money forever.
Okay. So let me. So that's why I wanted you to read it, because then I'm gonna incorporate my comment on that.
Okay.
So Chris Gore is they're actually pretty. Chris Gore and Alan Ng are both really good factual reporter type guys. They don't publish just whatever. They're not a rumor site. They're not anything like that. They're about as far away, and they do it on purpose. They really try to keep their journalistic integrity super high. So that's why I found it really interesting when I heard that Chris Gore was breaking that story. I went, wait a second, now that is interesting. And then I watched an interview with him, a subsequent interview with him, like the first one he did after breaking that story. And he basically said, look, he knows people in the industry. And where he heard that from was somebody with the financial, like I said, financial side of the business, not the IPs, not, the managerial, but or creative. It was the actual money side of it. And he said the person that he talked to, somebody that he knows and trusts, and it was kind of like one of those things that you sit around talking. He said, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he kind of came up, he's like, well, wait, hold on, really? And so the gist of it was that he feels that the person he was talking to and got that from is somebody who would know and wouldn't just be talking. And he's actually followed up with him and pressed him a little bit more on more info. And he said, literally, I don't have that much more info than what I said, but that's what is going on. Right. So they're basically asking, so at the end of that article, I'm pretty sure will be in there, is they're basically saying like, hey, if anybody within the industry knows more and has more details that they're willing to, talk about and bring to us, we're here. And so that's what he did at the end of the interview. He said, hey, if people are hearing this and and you have more information, contact us. So that being said, the reason why I think that Disney would have, I honestly feel like Disney has been doing that, but I think it's more of a thing to gauge what value it has behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much interest somebody would have in trying to take it over. But I honestly don't think it would have been that kind of a thing where they were going to sell Star Wars outright. I think it probably would have been selling in the sense that it would have sold maybe characters or licensing the name or that kind of idea. That's the feeling I got.
Yeah.
Because right now, the way, if you sold it outright, I agree. What was it? Was it Gabriel that said that it would be stupid?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you're not wrong, and I've been going to high heaven about how they need to return to the old trilogy. They can still recover it, but they need to do a lot of heavy lifting that some people I don't think want to do or have the ability to do. So
there's a comment though that's going to get you worked up.
Oh, the one that give it to Dave Filoni to manage, then it will be good. No, I disagree to the highest order on that one. I like Filoni a lot.
To the first order. To
the highest order, not to the first order, the highest order.
Okay.
Because I will say this: Dave Filoni is, to an extent, a very good creator and a very good steward of certain aspects of Star Wars. But I don't think he has the what's the wrestling term? Intestinal fortitude to actually do what needs to be done. I think he, after as much as I love Ahsoka, I made no bones about it, how much I love Rebels, how much I love Clone Wars, and how all of that storytelling is some of the best ever coming out of Star Wars. That being said, I don't think that aspect will translate over to him being able to recover and bring Star Wars back. I think the only person who really has the ability and the vision to do that is Favreau. The caveat to that being, I don't think Favreau wants to do it. So you're kind of stuck in that point like, well, crap, what now? So I don't think Filoni, I honestly think this was more of an exercise in Disney trying to see what the perceived value of the franchise is out there now versus them actually really want to sell it. That's the way I read that. What's that comment? Have you heard about Derek Hoffman taking over Lucasfilm? Derek Hoffman.
I have not. I don't know who that is.
There's a list of names that came out, and Derek Hoffman, I don't know who that is. There's a refresh my memory, Seth.
They won't sell too integrated into the parks.
So that it wouldn't be easy.
No.
And I don't think they would. Again, my point. I don't think they really can untangle them. It would be a very complex deal.
Yeah.
In order for them to offload the IP at some level, unless they made a few $1 billion back for just the mere name, and they worked out a contract for them. So yeah, this is why I don't think that it was done. I think it was done, but I don't think it was done with the intent of finding a buyer. I think it was done to gauge general value and perceived value of the franchise as it currently stands right now today. But anyway, David Hoffman.
Derek Hoffman.
Oh, Derek Hoffman.
Oh, Gary Bear coming in with a hot take.
So in my perception would be that it would take, in order to recoup Lucasfilm and recoup Star Wars, it would take some kind of a combination of that.
Yeah.
I think all you guys are in here are going to probably agree with that take, that it would have to be a double up. It would have to be somebody like a Favreau Filoni type of combination to really be able to recover. It would take the stalwart ability to drive an overarching narrative and story path with having a creative in there that's really good at creating, but also really good at lore. And that would be a good combination. I don't think Filoni has the ability to run Lucasfilm, and to be candid, I don't think anybody does. I don't think
not even Lucas
from Lucasfilm, not alone. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy didn't do it. She's running into the ground. And George Lucas could do it, but then it was also not. I don't know how can you put it with I would probably venture to guess that even if George was still in charge of the company right now, with the mere number of projects that they want to do, I think even he would have a difficult time wrangling that beast. So now that they've slowed down a bunch of it, maybe we get to that point where a single person can control Lucasfilm, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yes, I have heard that too. I've heard that. So what says, I have also heard they want a woman at least as a co-leader. I've heard the same thing too. Again, I have seen a couple of lists, and none of the names are coming to my head right now. But yeah, I've seen a couple of names come out, and none of them to me are like. I mean, I can't even remember them. So there you go.
How about the one? How about the
no,
woman that
no. I already know where you're going, Mark. No.
Where was I going? Yeah,
Armino Bates Shinoy? No.
Is that the one who did Acolyte?
No, that was oh, why did I forget her name? Leslie Headland. No, God, no. No, I thought you were gonna go with who's gonna supposedly directing the Ray movie. No.
Okay. KK in the current release film sort of needs to go. That's the main thing. I agree.
Yeah, no, they needed to go for quite a long time.
Okay. The comments coming in Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. This is a good topic.
Yeah. You are not wrong.
You are very, very, very correct. That is a problem with Disney as a whole. They have put too many non-essential factors in the equation of who should get the job. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And I will adamantly go off on anybody who tries to say that Star Wars is
the Force is female, Udi.
Well, yeah, no, any of that.
Oh.
Any of that, you know, it's filled with phobes, okay? Adamantly no. Like hell no. So it doesn't matter. Star Wars.
Yeah, I just say that to get Udi worked out.
Oh, you do. No, the Acolyte was garbage. I don't know if you, yeah. If you want to hear my true feelings about my Acolyte, please go to my other podcast, Amanda Show, and we review the entirety of the thing. And you will hear all of us give it a collective F you.
No,
Leon.
There we go, Leon in the house. What's up, Leon?
In the same thing, you're probably referring to the article. What was it? What was the article, Leon? Where was that? Was it Hollywood Reporter? No, but she basically said that she would never. They asked her gonna leave or retire, and she said, "I would never leave filmmaking." And she said, "Are you gonna retire from Lucasfilm?" And she said, "I'll never leave filmmaking." And then something else. I forgot the exact quote, so I hesitate to say, but it basically alluded to the point where she was like, "Yeah, until they find somebody." So no.
Just
yeah. So no, she did the retirement thing.
Not retiring, stand down.
Yeah.
Tim, yeah. Yes, that.
Yeah, no, and it would be all the fights.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. There are moments when certain Jedi that were super annoying that got killed made me very happy. Yeah, but most of it, like I said, if you really want to hear it, go back to the Mando Show. We reviewed the entire show, and I mean, I'm not going to swear, but I will quote my brother eternally for this one, with his final words and thoughts on the Acolyte were "F the Acolyte." Direct quote.
Okay.
And I fully endorse that opinion from my brother. F the Acolyte.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, it's very interesting. Very interesting to see where this is going to go in general. But I think end of year, a definitive answer. We're going to have a definitive answer, if not action.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the article says something about her succession.
Yes. Thank you, Chaz. Yeah. There was something in there about that, and she mentioned that. So yeah. No, I really feel like she's ready to go. They're doing the retirement, non-retirement. She got a few awards. I'm like, okay, here we go. The Lifetime Achievement Award. They're going to start rolling out. We're going to start seeing it. It's going to be okay now.
Future Disney legend.
All that. They're going to trot her out every once in a while, like, "Oh, Kathleen Kennedy, president of Lucasfilm, gave us such amazing movies," like, Bob, and then we all vomit. But anyway, then what they'll probably do is go back to her old producing credits where it was all the good guys that she worked under.
Yeah,
that made the movie, but she has producer credits. So, yep. No, but that's a fun one. I mean, we can sit here and talk all night about this. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. We want to keep it to an hour, and we actually are at an hour right now.
That's what I'm kind of.
So so we talked a long time about Indy. Happy birthday to Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Game changer in the world of themed entertainment and beloved attraction to the theme park. Happy birthday, and here's the 34. We looked at the merchandise and then some of the new stuff coming for Disneyland 70th that just got announced tonight. Love it. I think it's great, and I love it how I think it's going to be great that they're going to incorporate some of this celebration into each of the attractions, or just some of the attractions. And I know Udi will be going to the park sometime during the 70th. You've got to.
That's on the plan. Yeah.
Then we had a spirited discussion regarding Star Wars being possibly shopped, but not probably really shopped. Hold on. There's some more. Leon coming in strong here. Hold on, Leon. And hey, Leon, thanks for showing up tonight. Very, very, very rare Leon appearance. Oh, this is what she's saying. Okay.
No,
it sounds she's. Oh, geez. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
No, but
I heard she gets an average cup of coffee. I'm not sure I understand that.
No.
Maybe there's another meaning behind that.
Yeah. No, but
should be gone by Christmas, I reckon.
I'm with you, Shaz. I'm with you.
A New Hope.
I hope.
Yeah.
No, but let me go back and what Leon what his comment was. But you and I both know, Leon, that producers aren't always producing.
Needs to go back to Universal. I didn't know she was from there.
With no,
Spielberg. Was it Spielberg?
Yeah, but I can't remember what movie.
E.T. or
no, that was that Amblin and
that was Amblin, yeah.
Leon, you know, come on, he's gonna know.
What's this? Yeah, we can party when she goes.
Oh man, when that happens, we are. I'm breaking out the bourbon and we're getting happy. Okay.
Spielberg, E.T. I was right.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
What?
Oh, okay. No, because I figured you know where KK was.
Yeah, Leon would know that kind of stuff.
He knows a lot. He knows a lot of that. Yep.
It's nice to hear from Leon. He's making the rare appearance.
He's gonna do this ninja run in and keep on going.
And there'll be comments afterwards about how bad it looks.
Critiques.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take them.
For sure. But anyways, I do want to encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We want to get this to at least 50, and then we'll go from there.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
You know, eventually we may get some of our counterparts on the show eventually.
We want them. We want the people to be on the show. That's what we're kind of doing here. We have our Patreon right there. If you want to be so kind as to help us out, you don't have to. We'll do this anyways. But you can catch us every other Monday on our regular show at LTP, the Leaving Today podcast. Episode number 216 is already in the can. It's good to go for this Monday at 10 a.m. It usually comes out, and we have a really good discussion about the latest news. And Becky has a trip report.
So, and your opening question was a good one too.
Oh, the opening question was good. I didn't think it was going to get that much life to it, but it definitely ended up.
It was good.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, producers don't produce?
No. The producer credit. that we know that sometimes when you get a producer credit, when you get a producer credit, it's not always that. It's more ceremonial than actual doing things.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So yeah, do check out the LTP regular stuff coming up. And I do appreciate everyone coming out tonight to spend some time with us. It's been fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. Much appreciated. That's the whole point of the show, is to get you guys talking and chatting.
Yeah, they built a little bit of a community out here. This is the most we've ever had, and that's awesome.
Yep. Thanks all you guys for showing up.
Oh wow, Gary,
thanks, man. It means a lot.
It means a lot. Thank you so much.
I'm careful. Wait, okay.
We do put a lot of effort into that, and
yeah, it's all Mark. It's not me. I just talk.
It's everybody. It is everybody. But yeah, Gary, you need to come on the show sometime.
Yep. You know how to contact Mark.
Yep. No, Leon's still going strong here. He's not going to let this go.
Oh no, you get him on a roll. We can go for hours, man. We've done it. Okay. No, see that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean.
The opening question of
nah, you gotta wait. No, man, no spoilers, man. No spoilers. Just wait till Monday.
Oh yeah, not of this show. The opening question.
No, question of our podcast.
Yeah, the regular podcast. Yeah. Let's see here. Blake Lively wants her producer credit.
Oh, dude. Oh no.
I don't know what that means, but
no. Blake Lively with all her dude.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's some okay.
All that craziness, man.
All right. Good night, Seth.
Thanks for coming out, Seth.
Coming out. It means a lot that we can have this interaction, and I want to keep doing this every 2 weeks and build it up so that it can just keep growing. Yeah. And anytime you guys want to come on, even if you want to come on, Leon.
That means you got to be on camera, though.
Is that a no-no in Leon's world?
No, I'm just telling him. It's up to him.
If only you and Leon could come up with some sort of podcast about movies. You guys might be onto something.
We had one for a while.
Well, Jacob, I'll text you that later. Or should I text him in now? No. I'm veto. No. Okay, Udi vetoed it.
No, sorry, Jake. No spoiler-free zone. But you can't text me with your answer. There we go.
Hey, thanks for being a part of it, Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
3:30 a.m. in the UK. Oh, from the UK.
Oh, it is. Yeah, 8-hour difference in the UK. Yeah. Sleep well, man.
Sleep well. I think Shaz is female. Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Huh?
No, I'm not trying to misgender anyone.
Okay. You said sleep well. Say sleep. Yes. Well.
Sleep well.
Nope. Or you could deal with my animated avatar. Oh, that means you're not gonna come on camera.
Well, maybe. No, I have no problem with the animated avatar.
I don't either.
Yeah. We'll figure out a topic. We'll get them on. Yep.
All right, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. That must mean okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Well, again, see, I don't want to go, but because we're all here. LTP is international.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Well, I think we're the #1 podcast, Disneyland podcast in the Philippines.
In Guam.
In Guam, or something like
Guam, wasn't it? Or was it Philippines?
Or Vietnam.
I don't remember.
It could have been Vietnam.
You have the metrics, I don't.
Yeah, I think it could have been Vietnam. I don't know.
Okay, I gotta remember.
Oh, geez, Leon.
That is true. That is true.
Oh yeah, so she's part of the signs. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, Jason's showing up. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Excellent.
I never knew that. So welcome to the LTP side of things.
Yep.
All right. everyone, thanks again so much. I've said it like 4 times now, but I do appreciate it. See you guys in 2 weeks. But again, reach out to us on Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. Send us an email if you want at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com. And help us out with Patreon if that's something you feel like doing. That's our sales pitch. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. See you guys in the parks. Love you.